What's up, Delish? What is up, everybody? I hope you are well and safe.
Hey everybody, Andrew Zimmern here. Hello, Delish.com community.
Hi everyone, I'm Chef Judy Jew.
Hey guys, Chef Mark Murphy here.
I'm Chef Masaharu Morimoto here.
We're asked to share our desert island kitchen equipment pieces.
Today I'm going to show you my absolute most favorite tool in the kitchen.
I just want to talk about one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. I mean, I have a lot of tools that I like in the kitchen, but this is one of my favorites.
You know, a lot of people are going to say, all I need is one good knife. And other people are going to say, all I need is one good pan. And other people are going to say, I love this spoon that I've had in my knife bag forever. And I love some of my weird electric gadgets. But if I had to pick one thing that really changes my game in the kitchen, it's my mortar and pestle. We have tons of these, all different sizes. This is just an average, masonry mortar and pestle. Does all kinds of cool things. So let me show you real quickly two different things that it does. Buying whole cumin seeds is better than buying cumin seeds that have been ground 3 years ago in a factory. Add a little heat to them in a pan, toast them, bring out some of those essential oils, and then grind them. Doing it in a mortar and pestle brings out flavors and doesn't add heat to it the way that a spice grinder does, and allows you to stop halfway if you want, where you've got some broken seed and powder, or take it all the way down. You can make your own ground cumin, right? Super simple. The other thing that it does is it makes sambals and quick paste that I use for cooking. If I have some dried hot chilies and rehydrate them in hot water, get them soft, put them with some garlic and some ginger and a grilled tomato. So I thought I'd show you a really simple emulsion using this, which is something that you don't see very often. And this one will have some cumin flavor to it because I've got some cumin in there. I'm gonna put a little salt. If I had some whole peppercorns, I'd stick them in there, but I'm just gonna add a little pepper. Gonna put an egg yolk, lemon. I happen to have a cut lime from earlier, so why not just add a little bit of acid. I'm gonna add some anchovy because I love anchovies. And all I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use my mortar and pestle. So what's really handy is to have squeeze bottles or, little pitchers. I'm just gonna gently pour a stream in there, start to get an emulsion going. Now, like a whisk in a big bowl, you can actually use the mortar and pestle to create the emulsion that once you have bound the egg yolk and the fat using that little bit of acid, remember the lime juice, as the mortar between the bricks, so to speak, you can then just do a nice slow stream. It'll just keep growing and getting stiffer without breaking. And that really intense anchovy and olive oil emulsion, seasoned with some more citrus, maybe a few drops of vinegar, can then dress a salad. It can go on fish hot off the grill. It can go on cold leftover roast chicken, and the flavor is just extraordinary. Oh my God. I just want to take a hunk of bread and smear that all in there. I mean, look at that. That, my friends, is the power of the mortar and pestle. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Point being, mortar and pestle, something I truly can't live without.
Hi all, I'm Chef Judy Jew, and today I'm going to show you my absolute most favorite tool in the kitchen, which is the microplane. I love the microplane because I find it so versatile and I use it for absolutely everything, both sweet and savory. You can grate garlic down really easily, as well as ginger. And ginger, it's really good because ginger is quite fibrous, and it's, microplanes are quite sharp, so it breaks down all of those fibers that you don't want in your food. Also, it's really good for nutmeg, as well as fresh cinnamon sticks if you want to do that too. And I love using it for chocolate to make nice chocolate curls. I use it the most for hard cheeses like Parmesan, and you get nice gorgeous, fluffy cheese curls, which is so nice on top of pasta, and it melts so gorgeously and really quickly because they're so thin and they're fluffy and just the perfect texture. So make sure that you have a nice microplane, and you will have to replace it after a couple years because you want yours to be sharp and remain sharp, but it's my go-to tool. I use it all the time and a must-have in any kitchen.
Hi everyone, I'm Iron Chef Masaharu Morimoto here. I'm going to show you my favorite kitchen tool, Japanese knife. Wash your hand first. Happy birthday, dear Chef Morimoto. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, Chef Morimoto. Happy birthday. I'm show you my weapon for Iron Chef. So these three knives, I use real Iron Chef barrel, Japan and here as well. I use the real Iron Chef barrel in Japan and the United States. Sharpening knife only one side, maybe 8 times, and the 2 times the other side. Keeping angle as well, and then pushing the form. Right angles, nice touch between stone and knife, okay? But still keeping same angles, 45 degree, and then hold and pushing. Okay. So this is a little bit this way, like a bevel. Then use the finish, very smooth one. See, still 45 degrees, and they keep same angles, same thing. Okay, now I'm ready to chopping, slicing fish. Okay, so let's use this one, suba or vegetables. This is radish. Then take outside skin off first. Then my eye is not well. So this is very flat. So that's why easy to, slice vegetables and the peeling. So cucumber is more easy because softer than the other radish I have today. Okay. So this is a red snapper from Japan called Kai. I told you this is a butcher knife and okay. Taking heads off. See? This is very strong. Sashimi and then suba can. Only Deva can do this. I fed some angle with a bone, like this. It's very easy. Finally next, sashimi and sushi knife, longer. Skin off. Just so. This is a sashimi, sushi, slicing, not chopping, like this, see? So this is called usuzukuri. Usu means the thin, okay? This time I use this one, and then different way. You have to use it from here to there, very smooth and nicely, see? Like this. Like this. Like this. Do you remember this is I made from radish, shiso leaf, tomato no cucumber. Right. Sashimi platter. When I do this, a lot of people ask me, Chef, where can I buy your knife? You know, I tell you next time, okay?
Hey guys, Chef Mark Murphy here. I just want to talk about one of my favorite tools in the kitchen. I mean, I have a lot of tools that I like in the kitchen, but this is one of my favorites. It's a microplaner. Something we use in the professional kitchen a lot. For example, I use it to get the zest of a lime, of a lemon, of an orange, of a grapefruit, all sorts of things. But it's just great because you just rub it ever so slightly. And I tell you, the flavor on the outside and the oils in a lime like this, you can use in a dish. It's just wonderful. Oh, if you could smell it right now, the smell is really, really powerful. It's just using the whole ingredient. And remember, always tap it to get everything out because some of it sticks right there. I also use it for garlic sometimes. Not always. Sometimes I'll use a mandolin for garlic, but if I want to grate garlic and I want it to be very, very small and fine and into a dish, and it's really quick. You can just go over a pan with a little bit of olive oil, take your garlic and just go, and look at this. You're gonna grate it and wait till you see it on the other side. You can just scoop it out. Look at that. Look at all that beautiful garlic there. You can scoop that out and put it in a pan, and it's just, you've got all the flavor is right there. It's absolutely fantastic. And then another thing I like to use in one of these microplaners, almost forgot what it's called, is Parmesan cheese or pecorino, a hard cheese. You can use this, and I think we always say in the kitchen, like, okay, like if we're doing a Caesar salad or something like that, and you want to top it off with a little bit of Parmesan, let it snow, and you just grate it with the microplaner like this, and look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It's a great way to finish a dish. It looks really, really pretty. So that's my tips for a microplaner, and I'm sure there's many, many more uses, but these are the three I wanted to show you today.
What's up, Delish? What is up, everybody? I hope you are well and safe. I am Adam Richmond, coming to you from my home here in Brooklyn, New York. And this video is about one of my absolute favorite kitchen implements, the one, the only stick blender. I love it because you can stir with it, pulverize. I use it for mashed potatoes. I actually, after I boil them, I'll keep them in the pan with a little bit of that starchy water, and I slowly will add my melted butter and milk, and I can slowly work through it instead of taking them out, mashing them. I actually have two of these, in fact. I'm such a big fan. The motor on one's maybe a little stronger, so if I want a little more aeration, I kind of go for this one. A little bit more like heavy duty, I'm gonna go for this one. So I'm gonna make a really simple, easy tomato sauce. Nothing too crazy, a little bit of some herbs, some salt, some pepper, some onions, some garlic, obviously some tomatoes, but I have whole tomatoes. This one has a low and a high speed, so I'm gonna always start it on low, and I'm gonna put it right on top of one of those tomatoes. And you can see if it goes too high, it starts spitting, and I don't want that. But if I put it straight in, you start to get the makings of a beautiful, creamy tomato sauce. So I just did the makings of a kind of quick sauce. Onions, garlic, salt, pepper, some red wine, basil, oregano, some red pepper flake, a little bit of sugar. And then I did whole canned tomatoes. So what I'm gonna do now is plug the stick blender right in, mash the tomatoes up, and mix all those ingredients together. I've made a beautiful, nice tomato sauce, and as always, the proof is in the final product. You saw it came from chunky tomatoes. Oh man, nice and smooth, absolutely delicious. And that is just one of the reasons why the stick blender is one of my favorite pieces of kitchen equipment. If you'd like some more content from me, food related or otherwise, follow me on all the majors of social at Adam Richmond, ADAMRICHMAN. Check out my new YouTube channel, Adam Richmond's Quest for the Best. on YouTube. I have a series right now all about cookies. And if you'd like to contribute to some of the amazing organizations that I am part of, No Kid Hungry, Common Threads, and Clear Path for Veterans. Thank you so much. Eat well, and no matter what you eat, may your life forever be sweet. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Delish. I'm Chef Judy Ju, and if you want to find out more about me and other tips and tricks or recipes, please check me out on Instagram at Judy Ju Chef. And if you want to take things a step further, please consider donating to Tory Burch Foundation, which is dedicated to supporting women around the world.
Thank you, Delish.com. More Andrew Zimmern at AndrewZimmern.com, at Andrew Zimmern on Twitter, at Chef AZ on Instagram. Click on our partners page. Please see all the charities that we're involved with. Please make a donation if you can. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Delish, for my cooking technique and recipe. Check out Iron Chef Morimoto, Facebook, and the social media. Bye bye!